It is overcast here and it is cold.
It is real cold.
Two places you get in the southern Fleurieu, which is Fleurieu Peninsula down here, is my pond and Mount Compass and Playback. Very cold and wet. Umpire stands off onto here and turn around and get up onto here, and we are underway here at Mount Compass Oval. Comes down about Hogan. Quickly Compass into attack here. Drives that ball out there, and they go quickly out there. That one there was Lewis Johnson. Turns around, the ball goes right up, it's untouched over the boundary line, and it's free kick to Yankalilla deep in the back lines. They come back further, go back deeper into the back pocket. Now they switch to the clubroom side, comes up, goes out on there, finds his player out there in Joel Kay. Joel Kay on the back pocket now, on the clubroom side. Sets himself up, waits for him to come, drives this ball into the centre wing now, up they go, big jump up there by Jim Smith for Yankalilla, and it comes down, running through as Yank go off. We've got a break out here now, Brad Thompson for them. He goes forward, has a shot, goes up there, and he's gone to the narrow side and finishes up with a minor score, first one on the scoreboard, on the FPA scoreboard. Yankalilla 1 point, Compass yet to score.
Braden Ritter's about to bring the ball back in for Compass. Didn't take long to get that score. I don't think Compass had a kick, did they, before that score? Anyway, Ritter now, he goes over the clubroom side with it. In front there is Hoban, takes the mark, leaves a trail of Yank players behind him, and now the ball goes down. They nearly got each other's way then. And it's taken down there by William Moore. He gets it over to Kunis. The Kunis sends it down there, looking out there for the orange boots of Pinion, and Pinion just casually takes the mark. And well, we've seen him miss a lot of goals, a lot closer than this in the last couple of weeks, Trev.
Yeah, we've seen him kick a lot. He is the leading goal kicker for the TSFL so far.
He could have been a lot further ahead if he'd have kicked them all the other day.
Yeah, it's a bit like the match when they played Wollonga. Wollonga thought the same thing, they could be miles ahead.
Anyway, he'll kick this from about 40. Almost straight out in front. Yeah, we go straight over the umpire's head, and that is
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
The amount of experience he's got, AFL player, to anyone listening, should play very well here. Back in the centre, up they go. Hacked down there by Hoban. Yank, ooh, could have got one high, but he didn't. Umpire didn't pass. Slap forward. Yank, step back through again. They went straight through there for Christopher Clark. He goes up. Bit of a fumble here for Yank, gets up to him. He gets ridden in the back. And the umpire says, hey, that one, free kick, Yankalilla in the centre. Handball's off quickly. Comes a running player that goes through there. Could have been up there. He goes up. Punched through, but it's missed out, and she's gone out of bounds in the forward pocket. We've got our little mate that boundary umpire doesn't like us, Abel, Kev.
He doesn't like it, I don't blame him.
He's a long way around for him. He got hammered last time we were up here for it.
He didn't get hammered, he got killed.
He got killed, so yeah. So the boundary umpire with the ball here in the forward pocket, school end, Yankalilla's attacking zone.
You watch it to go down the other end real quick.
Sets himself now finally, puts it all up, that's good, up they go, turns around, heaps go up for there. Hoban gets about the Compass, didn't get a real good handball out, comes back out, Mott can't get to it, comes off the boot, comes around, picked up there by Compass, handball's out, goes around, he breaks it, gets away, comes back in there, puts it all up, comes out there, turns around, goes up over there, comes over, and Yankalilla go up, and yes, umpire paid that one, which was good, big stretch there by Mackenzie Ryan. He goes back here on the wing, club inside. Turns around, now he drives it back into attack. Up they go, pushed in the back there. And there's hands in the back of Hoban. Hoban for Mount Compass receives a kick.
What a time to do it, about a metre away from the umpire.
Silly play by Yank. Short kick goes up, there she is. Gives to Kevy, the man at the moment.
Full pleasure.
First one is Portlesia, Jason Portlesia. Plays off, gets the ball over Broken Shive, still for Compass. They come up here on the wing, up they go. Big grab up there, and that one there with Mott, Nicholas Mott. He handballs off, comes around quickly around there to Braden Ritter Braden goes up, comes up there onto the forward flank. Yankalilla rattling this one up. The umpire has to come in on here, rubber inside and parade the ball up. Kevin, 5 minutes gone.
Throws it up at centre half forward down there for Mount Compass it goes. Player there with the ball, got rid of it very quickly, and that was William Moore. The ball goes right down to the forward line down there, and it's just touched it. It goes across the boundary line, and it will be thrown in now in the forward pocket area for Mount Compass. So this little boundary umpire, he struggles a little bit, and he'll have to go down there now and throw the ball in. 20 metres around from the behind post on the club room side. In it goes. That's not a bad throw in either. Over the back of the pack it goes. Here's a chance for Yank to get the ball out if they can pick it up. They don't pick it. Yes, they do pick it up. Player picked it up there. Didn't take long to get rid of it. The ball comes out now, and this goes out again. Goes out there to Mount Compass. Will they keep the ball in out there? I don't think they do at the moment. Yankalilla got it, gets a hand pass away, and down the ground it goes, off hands, and stays just inside the boundary line. And the boundary umpire will have to come in and toss it in again. We've been playing 6 minutes, and there's a goal to Mount Compass and a point to Yankalilla. The boundary umpire's got it again on the far side of the ground. Comes in, throws it in, pushed down by Hoban. The ball goes into the forward line down there. Well done there by the Yankalilla player. It would have to be, I thought there might have been a free kick then to the Yank player. A little bit of a nudge in the back, but the play's allowed to go on, and the umpire's got hold of it, throws it up before anyone's ready. In fact, no one was ready for that throw up. And there's been a free kick now being paid out here to Compass. Skripik's got it now, and there's a long shot in for goal down there, and there's double TV opinion out there. And there's a kick off the ground that's gone out, and gives away the free kick. Well, that really wasn't too smart a play, Trev, but to do that, they got the kick and just give it back again.
Yeah, especially for Ritter, he's normally a good kick.
Down to over it goes out there to Mott, and Mott now can put this ball almost down to the goal square if he wanted to. Doesn't want to, he'd rather kick it to Pinion, but it wasn't a very good pass to Pinion out there. Down to his bootstraps, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. So it's 1 point to 1 goal. Compass ahead, Trev.
On the forward flank, the umpire throws it up, goes up there, and that just smacked out there in the ruck for Mount Compass, and it goes over the boundary line for a boundary umpire's throw. Top side here. Slopes away from this camera angle down to the far side, which is downhill. Over they go, comes back out. Snapped out there by Thomas McComas, goes forward. Compass goes up there, the umpire says free kick, hanging on to the Yankalilla player, and they'll be restored. Oh, no.
That was Joel Kelly, wasn't it?
Yeah. The umpire has paid a point, so the umpire has signalled a point. So, yep, flags and Yank are kicking in. So it was socket off the ground, but I thought he was paying a free. But
anyway, Yank got it now and they kick it. That's a good kick down the ground. It's gone into the centre square, over the back of the pack then, and couldn't keep his feet down there, the Yankalilla player. And over it goes to Lewis, and down the ground it goes. And this goes over there to Cal Simmons. Goes into the forward line. There's a quick kick off the back, and this could be another minor. No, it's not another minor score. There's a couple of big blokes lining up for it out there, but didn't go out there properly, and it's kept back in. Hoban's trying to tackle a whole lot. He can't at the moment. He had about 3 or 4 there. Should have seen that one. And the umpire will come in here and throw it up. Centre half forward it is for Compass. The umpire will toss it up it goes, over it goes, pushed down the ground. Now that wasn't much of a ruck and knock then, because it pushed it straight on the ground, and that's where it stayed. And it's picked up out there by the big fella in knot. Umpire tosses it up again. Down on the ground it goes. And it's hard when the ruckman go up and knock it on the ground, Trev. And the over now, he's got a free kick. He decides he doesn't want to kick it. Gets it across over there to his teammate. And he picks out a teammate further down the ground, and he's got a shot on goal now. So Compass has got another shot on goal. Well, in 10 minutes, they've only had 2 scoring shots. Maybe Yank have improved a bit, Trev. I mean, to start the season, they didn't have a very good start. And
Probably the
couple of bad losses, but since then they put a bit of worry into some of the teams further up the list. Anyway, here comes the player at 17, I think it was. Out there, it's a minor score only. And now Compass go to 1-2 to 1 point by Yank on our FBA scoreboard.
That was Nathan Hicks. Yankalilla brings the ball back in, comes out there, and they find Jacob Parsons on the back flank, goes out, finds his player off, handball over, comes back inside, comes back out there. I reckon it could be one of the Bartlett boys. Goes up, and that's pushed under the back there. There's the body. Umpire lets that one get away with it. So, turns round, they get up there, Compass now, repels out there, finds out, and finds his time in Lewis. So Lewis now for Compass, goes down the far side, goes over, he finds Skripik right in the chest, off he goes down the wing, drives up the forward line, goes over there, good use of the body, and that one's there by Jason Portleisha. He turns around and gets up, and he's indicating he's going to have a go. He's inside the 50-metre arc, which we know is not 50.
This will see how good his kicking is.
He probably doesn't realise that it's less than 50.
He hasn't played for 3 years.
And he short kicks in, finds the lead and goes over the head of the Compass player who can't get to it there. And that one there was Hayden Brenson's, and it goes out of bounds in the forward pocket for Mount Compass.
It wasn't a very good kick to him,
no.
Was it? It's going to put him into trouble right on the boundary line.
Yeah, it wasn't going on, so boundary umpire there, bottom side, puts it all up. Yankalilla goes up, puts it down. They can't take control of this. Grabs all out, Compass recovered, goes out, pulls around, he goes, comes back over there, goes to Johnston, and that was another shocker kick. Comes round, quickly picked up there by Yankalilla in Finn Betterman. He goes out to the wing, over the back here, and turns around, and that's picked up there by Nick Brokenshire. He goes in, finds his player quickly there in Thomas Vicunas. Thomas now normally looks for his brother, but he goes out there and puts it on the chest of the player here, and he goes back straight again to the one that there in Nathan Hicks, number 10. He kicked a point last shot, so he's going to be kicking.
He struggled for the distance.
Yeah, I reckon
do the same again.
He's kicking further this time, I think, too. He knows this. He handballs off over to Johnson. Johnson goes bang, puts that one up, and it's going to fall short. Up they go. Pinion tries to get the body through, can't get out. Knocks it on the ground, pushes it all over, then lays on top of it. The Yankalilla hold it all up. So she's a throw up in the forward pocket there for Mount Compass. Up they go. Turns around, Hoban gets it onto the boot, pushes down, but he couldn't get the kick away. Comes back out, handball by Compass, comes over there, picks out there, Yank get him up too, kicked it up in there, and just got a boot to it. Goes all off, goes forward, and the umpire's paid it for holding the ball, and he'll go back to Yankalilla.
You can throw it up and kick it though, can't you?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, not really, because it's supposed to be the same action. And we have a shower of rain here, folks, so it's going to be damp out there. Yank go out, and they find his player on the chest, and it goes out there. I reckon it could be Denver Kerr. He tries to play off, gets caught. The Yank player slipped over and got off onto it. Spriggs went in too much there, and he went over. So Yank now struggling, he slips down, goes down there, he flicks it out, and it was a throw, so it goes over here onto Mount Compass. Mount Compass with the ball now. Goes over quickly, kicks it out, goes right deep, and that's not the play. And there's poor Peter asking for it to be too high. No way in the world. They turn around, the umpires don't recognise you, so they're not going to play you by namesake. Goes up, so she's out of bounds in the forward pocket for Mount Compass with the FBA scoreboard. Mount Compass 8 points, Yankalilla 1.
And thrown in the forward pocket for Mount Compass down there by the big shed. Here's a kick from over near there. It's gone the other side, and it's Is the umpire signal the point? No, he's
He's
just down
hanging
there
on, I think.
attention,
He's made a free kick
is he?
against Pinion, for Pinion, sorry. So I reckon he's indicated the Yank player wrapped him up. So wait for the umpire goes. All clear, he signals. Pinion.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Now, and it's blowing straight down the end of which Yankee kicking. Up they go for the ruck. Pinion knocks it down. There's one Yankalilla player trying to beat the whole lot out there, and it looks like he's just about done it too. Picked up out here by Mount Compass. The ball's on the ground again. Yank pick it up. The player there picks it up. They get rid of him, and it's in the end, the umpire says, I'm going to find a free kick there, and he did. And it goes across there, and that was Hicks again that had that, Nathan Hicks. He's had 3 kicks in a very short time. And down the ground they go with it through Mott. Mott puts it up out, almost a mark taken in the front of the pack down there. Might have been by Hoban. He couldn't complete it either. And the other umpire down there, he's pretty anxious to get in and do something because it's pretty cold out there at the moment. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up. Yankalilla get hold of it. The player tried to kick it over his head, and that was Joshua's shoot. He didn't do a very good job of it. And the ball now is in the centre. It was almost on the cricket pitch. It is where the wicket keeper stands down there, and a free kick's gone to Yank. So Yankalilla with the free kick. Can he kick it to the end of the cricket pitch? 20 odd metres. Anyway, he does that and a bit more. Comes out here. Oh, hit the player on the chest there from Yankalilla. No one wants to pick it up. I'm standing around watching. In the end, the umpire says, well,
hanging on, the ball was underneath. You're probably a bit unlucky, that.
If you won't pick it up, I'll just give a free kick. So Compass with the free kick. He's got hold of it now. Out here in front. Well, the big bloke there in
Hoban's got hanging on, so he got the free kick, taking his jumper.
So Hoban had hold of that.
Mott.
He gets it over to Mott. Mott kicks it down, and that's not a bad mark. And that's gone over to Ziggy Vakunas. Now Vakunas, he decides he'll just build the living daylights out of it. Down the ground it'll go, and I don't know what the Yank player was doing then to try and mark that. Over the back of the pack it goes once again, and Mount Compass take another mark. Backwards down there, and that was Brandon McKenzie. He's kicked it backwards, kicked it back with the wind, and that's against his side, and taken down there by Mott. Mott's taken the mark. Kicks it further down, and there's another mark taken down there by Vakunas. This is going to try him out now there in the forward pocket. Mount Compass go in, player there gets rid of it, go straight to the opposition. He gets rid of it. Now over it goes to the wing, and Yankalilla fall over. It's on the ground, and the umpire will probably come in here and toss it up. Well, it's not much happening here. It's 2-2 to 1 point at the 18-minute mark of the first term, with Compass ahead.
Certainly is. The umpire with the ball on the wing area that goes up. Hoban tries to get a smash out, doesn't really succeed in it. Comes out, pushing along in front of them is Compass. Goes out to there, handballs over the top, goes off to there, kicks into there, and they are right on the chest of Pinion once again. Pinion, sharp angle, trying to come around
a bit, I think.
Trying to come around. The umpire was right on the mark, so he stopped him. He should be kicking straight into this breeze that's coming down through here.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're doing this into the breeze, what do they do with it?
Yeah, so
it's a fair sort of breeze out there too.
Lines it up, and he has missed that one, so he puts Mount Compass 2 goals 3 to Yankalilla at 1 point on the FPA scoreboard.
Yank will bring the ball back in. If they get into this, they can kick it right up to the centre circle if they want it, rather than try and pass it. They're kicking with the breeze, so run out of the area down there, and he run well out of his area, and he run a fair distance too down there, and the ball goes straight to the opposition,
Lewis.
going over there to Lewis Johnson, and there's a player out there from not from Maiponga, from Mount Compass, puts his hands up, and Yank. Now I've got the chance to pick the ball up, they don't fall over out there. I reckon they might have sand-shoes on out there today, Trev, because they seem to be doing a lot of slipping over.
Yeah, well, you certainly don't want anything like sand-shoes on the weather like this.
Not out here at Mount Compass, because once it gets a little wet, it stays wet. The boundary umpire's got hold of it now, on that far side of the ground. He throws it in. Yank got hold of it now. They kick it back to the centre of the ground. They go, it's a race on out here. And Compass are well in front. They should be able to pick this up. They do. It's gone over here to Klaus Simmons. Further down it goes back to Klaus Simmons again. He's taking the mark, and now they're all right in the centre.
Tommy.
Yeah, with Tom Bakunis. From the wing, far side of the ground. Umpire says, hurry up. And kick it down there. Even with the wind, no, I don't think that's broken shot. And there's a player down there by himself now for Compass. He decides he's not hanging around, he just waits, he goes in and kicks it. And there's a
Hoban, Big Hoban.
Big Hoban's just standing in front there like a mountain, they can't move him. And now he won't have a shot because I don't think he can kick it that far. And out it goes, there's Yank players everywhere here, they should be able to get away with this, they do, or they did for a short time. And at the moment there's just a series of mistakes out there, and the ball comes in, it's got to bounce out there, and over the top of the pack it goes. Should be picked up, it was picked up that time by Mount Compass out there. And the player that tried to pick it up was Brent Creek.
Holding the ball.
He's gone for holding the ball, and Yank well placed here to put themselves a goal on the board.
Christopher Clark.
Number 16, Chris Clark.
He's wiping the ball, so it's certainly getting wet.
It is getting wet out there. Now he's probably around about the 50-metre line, which has been wiped out this morning, I think, with all the rain that's been out here. He's straight out in front anyway, but he's still a fair way out. There's a very, very strong wind blowing straight behind him down there, and that goes.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Foggy rain that you get with it,
just
low cloud, and it's just almost like a fog.
It's almost horizontal, that rain that's coming down.
Yeah, and I tell you, it would be cold there too. Up it goes. Hoban gets it for Mount Compass, puts it all down. Yank wrap it all up. Umpire calls play on. Yank get a kick out. Comes over and finds Braden Ritter right on the chest. He quickly sets up, goes down wider again. Compass certainly going out wide. I think they've got the big targets they've got to try to hit them direct, but comes back, goes right back into there. Yank bend down to the forward flank, pick the ball up, handballs it over. They're still soccering, pushing it up. Brokenshire comes out for Compass and steps over the boundary line by the scoreboard, and it takes it over for a boundary throw in by the umpire. Tony Eden here to wipe our window down. It's getting misty, don't we?
Trying to call through a bathroom window.
Yeah, we'll have to get windscreens fitted to this thing too. So up we go now. Comes out there. Compass tries to run back with the ball. Gets the ball off in here. That one there was Johnson, but it goes out. Comes over to Brokenshire. Brokenshire tries to get it. Can't get it away really good. Yankalilla wrap the Compass player up and get a bounce up there by the umpire in the forward flank.
If it keeps up like this, quarter time won't be long, will it?
No, goes out. Yank go into it, try to get it down. They go back onto there again, and the umpire comes in and he's going to repeat it in the same spot. FBA scoreboard, Mount Compass 2-3, Yankalilla 1-1 at the 24-minute mark.
Yeah, 2 minutes of time on and it's ticked over. The ball's over in front of the scoreboard at the moment, and it's kicked down the ground a little bit. It's a bit hard to see who the players are out here at the moment because of the rain coming down on our window, but back it goes now. Yank had the ball going their way for a while, but again now the ball's going, the Yanks are going the wrong way with it, but they're trying to get it back and they just can't do anything with it. And umpire's standing there and he says, well, I'll have it and try and fix this up. So he comes in to throw the ball up. Up it goes. Hoban just says, I'll try and build it down our end and see what we can do with it when it gets down there, but it's not going there. It's all held up once again. And the umpire will throw it up once again. Up it goes. Now Hoban there, he gets it almost a kick down the ground. It's almost gone down the centre half forward down there. And coming through them, that was well done, and I reckon that was
James Harrell.
James Harrell, was it?
The Yank, yeah.
Played for Encounter Bay last year. And
She goes, Kenny.
Yeah, and thank God for that. Let's hope the rain rains out at quarter time, because it is pretty hard to see it with a window that's got no wipers on it and plenty of rain running down it. So at quarter time it is 2-3 Mount Compass and 1-4 to Yankalilla. 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
How do you know you can trust?
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is a great.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
down, they'll bypass Centre Ford and go straight to home.
Trev, we got a score, what was the time score? Victor Harbour 3 goals. Gore put in at 5-5, so the winner must be all right back in Victor Harbour. 3 goals to 5-5 with Gore ahead. Oh, just about to come in now. I reckon the weather in Victor Harbour will be better than it is here.
Yeah, probably just stopping on the hills up here, so...
Yeah, it's much better here, and looking at the screen here,
Well, let's just tell us what we know. It's the score
Underway here now at the Compass Oval, the second quarter. Up they go. Hoban tries to get it out and he can't. Comes back down. The umpire steps in once again and repeats it almost in exactly the same spot. So he goes around into there. Goes up onto it. Throws it up. Ruckman goes up. Hoban just pushes it down. Yank socket off the ground. Goes forward. Yank dives for it. And the umpire said, I'll pay that one as an effort. Comes up and onto there. And I reckon that one could be Finn Betterman. He goes forward, puts it right up in the forward pocket. Over the back comes to Yank. Yank kicks it forward, goes around on there, turns around, picks it all up, and it comes out through there in Hannaford for Mount Compass. He drives it down there, comes down to the wing on the bottom side, comes back out, picks it all up, sidesteps, goes around, sockers it up and goes up into the ground up here full forward. Out it goes there now. Pinion chasing for it. The smaller player on with him too, getting out there. And they turn around, they get up. And it goes over the boundary line, I reckon. And the poor boundary umpire got caught out very quickly on that one. That one moved fast. Umpire called time off to give him time to get there. And he turned around. Right by the scoreboard, a forward pocket for Mount Compass on the bottom side. Slightly lower that side than what we are on the top that you're looking at. On the driveway entrance for anyone that's been this side around. Throws the ball up. Up they go. Pushes down by Hoban. Tries to get it around. Comes out there. Pushes forward. Comes out. Yankalilla gets it. Handballs over the top. Kick now goes forward. Goes up on the flat wing there and it goes over and I reckon that's marked in there by Joshua Shute. I reckon it was 21. Goes up there now. Drives up now, finally gets his kick away, right up the forward flank, all up to Compass. He drops it there with one-handed, turns around, goes down. Over there, Johnson gets it, handballs out, comes across, comes out here quickly to William Moore. Moore gets caught and goes for holding the ball, Yankalilla with a play.
Oh,
turns around, umpires come back.
I think that was a sensible call then because he didn't give him much time, did he?
Yeah, well, the umpires won't pay that one because the ball's got to be behind play to play on. So at the moment we have got Brad Thompson for Yankalilla. Drives us up deep though and it goes over on the low side. Spoil comes up and the umpire says over the shoulder, free kick to Mount Compass. Ball is well and truly down the ground. He comes back and now they get around it. Nick Brokenshire gets the ball, drives it down to the wing. Up they goes, over the top. Everybody lets it go. Comes out the back, bang! Yankalilla gets met heavily and the umpires come in for that, I think. Yank players come in and push him around. I reckon that was Ziggy. Didn't want the ball at all. Yankalilla, handball off. Go off, so it goes to advantage. Up they go, big jump from the Yank player. Can't get to it. Brokenshire gets it. He flicks it all out. Comes around, picks it all up. Compass gets the ball, goes out the back flank there now. Yankalilla picked the ball up, go in centre, and he dropped it. There was an intercept mark by Compass. Goes off. Yank recover once more. Comes out there and he takes a mark there at centre half forward. This one here is 47, is it 50? 57,
57, I reckon.
Which is Zach Johnson for Yankalilla.
Yeah.
Don't know how he's going to go for distance, Kev. He's going to be kicking from at least 43 metres.
Yeah, well.
Into the wind, wet ball.
Yeah, they'll take a good kick.
Going, drives it up, hangs it. Umpire's right in the line there, looks at it, turns around and goes, goal! So he made that one up.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Goes in the centre, umpire's got hold of it, throws it up high it goes, ruckman go in there, just knock it up, and that's belted down there. That's almost as good as a kick down to the forward line, punch down there by Compass. Over the top it goes, there's a good kick down the ground, goes by Nathan Hicks, and he hasn't done too bad today so far, and that's a minor score only, so it's 2-4 now to Compass, 2-1 to Yankalilla.
Yankalilla with the ball, bring it in as they're allowed to, drives it up and kicks it up into the centre square, comes out there, and Brokenshire, I reckon, comes out and takes it on his chest for Mount Compass. Turns around, Nick drives this ball now into the lead, goes out over the top, can't get their hands to it, comes up quickly through there. That one through there was Brad Thompson. He turns around, gets caught, and he gets put down, and the umpire says, ball up, centre half forward, Mount Compass into attack.
Willunga 4-2, Langhorne Creek 2-2.
Who was that one, Kevy? Langhorne Creek 4-2?
No, Willunga 4-2, the Creek's 2-2. Umpire throws the ball up it goes now, it's a centre half forward out there for Compass. And they're all diving in on top of the pack, they're going nowhere with it, and the umpire says, I'll stop this messing around, I'll come and throw it up. There's a lot of players around the ball at the moment. Umpire tosses it up again, that's centre half forward, or it's belted forward out in the open, it goes out here.
Hanging on once again, wrapped his arms around him.
Pinion was
gets it.
In front.
And he's going to get 25.
Is he?
Yep. Umpire comes back, bingo, goal to Mount Compass.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Up just to try and hold him out, and when you're just one-on-one, you just can't get away with it.
No, hard enough to get without giving away like that. Umpire tosses the ball up again. Mott's got hold of it.
Shepherd in the ruck.
All that work Motty did then for nothing. It's gone out here.
Mackenzie Ryan.
Mackenzie Ryan. Not Ryan Mackenzie, it's Mackenzie Ryan. Anyway, the ball's on the ground. Picked up out there by Yank. Player that had it there, and it's kicked further down there by Bitterman, Finny Bitterman, and the ball now was on the half forward line for Yank. They haven't done too bad. They've stopped the run all the time. I mean, it was a free kick that they gave the last goal away. But anyway, the ball now is just inside the line. Maybe they kick into that forward line, and it's going to have to do more than that.
Yeah, I just getting a bit of the fog coming up inside too, Kevy. Ball goes up in the full forward position, but Compass have got the run of this ball, taking it out down that far side. Off they go, finally get it around it, and that was Hannaford. Hannaford goes up into the wing. Yank recover quickly, gets the kick away, goes out there, come for the knees the Yank player, handballs off inside, goes away. He gets the kick, he turns around just on the tackle too, and it goes up in the forward pocket. Goes round to there. Compass quickly pulls up, repels out there, goes out there, up they go, turns around, coming through. Compass. Yankalilla though, pick it up once again, and it could be, no, the umpire was alright, he had his arm up, and I thought he was going to play an FAD, but he didn't. So it gets all up. Right up in the forward flank there for Yankalilla. Compass gets tackled, comes to ground, kick comes out, turns around, comes down to the wing, off they go. Yankalilla, handballs back again. Comes out, left foot kick goes around, intercepted by man Compass on the back flank. Quickly goes off, comes around to Skripik. Skripik puts it out for Compass, goes off there. That's a good intercept mark there to Yankalilla there. I reckon that was Joshua Shute. Joshua Shute puts it all up, goes out there, comes off, finds the chest there of his player, and that one around there was Jim Smith. Smith, Yank, puts it out wide, really wide, goes up, turned around up, the umpire's paid a 25. Yeah. Looked like the Compass player took off, and he was behind the mark. Oh, sorry, he was in front of the mark. The umpire said, "You can't do that." So he's pinned him up. Yankalilla with the ball now, drives up, not a real good kick, floated off the boot, gone into the pocket, goes up onto there, comes back down, Yankalilla picks the player up, wraps him all up in that forward pocket, and there'll be a ball up there by the central umpire. 9.5 minutes gone, Kevy.
Yes, well, not much is happening here now. The ball's going over that far side of the ground. There's a bounce now, it's beaten all the players out there, and they'll probably run in and try and kick it off the ground. No, they don't, they all run over the top of it. Yank, best to turn around, pick it up, and kick it back out there.
Mott, I reckon.
Looks a bit like
Yeah, left foot.
He kicks it straight across the ground out here. Oh, looking out here for, well, players allowed to go.
Advantage.
It's an advantage out there, and down to the full forward it goes, and it's for Mount Compass. Picked up here by Yank. Ball's gone straight up in the air. The little fella runs after it down, hits him on the chest, bounces out, and that was Zach Johnson. The ball's come back again, and Yank's still trying to get it out. They just stand around now waiting for something to happen. Johnson comes in. Mott comes in. He just knocks it down. Picked up out here by Yankalilla over there in Denver. Yeah. And back it goes now. He kicked it straight into the man.
Hoban.
It's on the ground. It's a bit hard to miss Hoban. There's plenty of it
Short
there.
kick's not going to go over his head, is it? You need
It's
a
not going to go round him either.
powerful one to get up above him.
Anyway, the umpire tosses it up again. Up it goes. Ball comes out now. It comes out towards the boundary line.
Yankalilla free kick for hanging on.
Blowing the siren, and I reckon that the player there from Mount Compass turned around and told him where to put the whistle. And he said,
And he did. He put it back to his
put it
lip
back
and
into
blew
his
it again.
mouth and blew it again. Anyway, and that's not a bad kick either by Yankalilla. It's held up into the breeze down there. And Compass take the mark.
Creek.
I don't know why he bounces, not a netball, he stood where he was and tried to bounce it. Anyway, Compass now got hold of the ball, kick it back again. Oh, he nearly knocked the
Slipped
player
under it,
over,
yes.
slipped straight into it, could have knocked his teeth out. Little hand pass now from Mount Compass goes to the opposition, well stopped down there by Compass. Ball's on the ground though, two of them on the ground. Now they're just lying alongside of each other. And eventually the umpire comes in here and says, I'll have it. Well, this is not a very exciting game, and the conditions out here are certainly making sure that that's not happening. Anyway, ball's on the ground again. Player dives on it, they dive on top of it. And it's 3-4 at the moment to Mount Compass, 2-1 Yankalilla on our FP Ag scoreboard.
Up she goes on the wing. Hoban gets it and smashes it out. Yankalilla trying to pick it all up. Doesn't. This way there. Comes out through Compass. Goes forward. Comes out over the back. Off there goes. Picks around there to Hinks. Hicks onto it. Compass. Goes all up there.
FAD.
Put down. And the FAD will go up to Compass. And of course, not the person you want if you're a Yank supporter to get it is Pinion. So Pinion, probably 20 metres out. 45-degree angle. Breeze will be going left to right across his shoulders. Just a matter of his accuracy. Ball will be
And it won't be easy from there
he'll
either.
be driving across his boot, hangs it to the skinny
Point.
side, 3 for minor score. So Mount Compass go to 3-5, Yankalilla 2-1 on the FPA scoreboard at the 13-minute mark.
And Yank don't waste any time. They play on quickly with it. Finds his teammate down there at centre half back, and again they kick it across to another player. Got no idea who it is that's got it out there at the moment, because we're lucky enough to see which team it is from where we are, and that is Brokenshire, is it? It's got that one. He's got a long sleeve jumper on out there. Across the ground it goes out here to Lewis Johnson. Johnson gets it over the top to Ritter, and now Ritter can put it down if he wants to. He did want to, but it didn't actually do what he wanted it to. A little hand pass has gone out of the pack now, gone out towards Yankalilla. They try to get it away, and they're going backwards with it every position they get. They're going further back with it at the moment, and finally it goes over there to James Harrell, and he just kicks it across the ground, and back it goes again to Compass. Pushed out of the pack, and down and goes to half forward line down there, and
Compass.
Compass have got it, have they?
Yep.
It's damn hard to see through this window with the rain running down the window.
I'll get the squeezy out at half time.
Yeah, well, it might have stopped by then with a bit of luck.
The leg and free kick to Yank. In the back line, he goes off. Handball's off to his player. It's not the day to be handballing, I can tell you. I need to make sure that if you've got a kick coming off, make sure you use the ball. So at the moment, it's wet, slippery, and Yank are trying to handball short, and of course the ball slipping through, pressure's coming in immediately, and you waste a ball. So you're better off to, if you're running towards your goal, kick it.
It's wet, slippery and cold.
It certainly is. Boundary umpire right in front of the scoreboard now with the ball. Even this is going to be awkward for them. Throw it in there she goes. She goes a bit lower. Turns round, up they go. Turns round, kicked out there by Mott, I reckon, for the Creeks. Out there for Mount Compass. He misses it, goes over the boundary line for untouched, and Yankalilla will be the recipients of the kick in the back pocket. Bottom side, downside it is, low side. Now he comes out, tries to come back around on the top side, but there's no good. Goes back down, goes out, through the fingers because it's wet. Yankalilla handballs once again. There it goes, slippery ball, comes out. If you're going forward, kick it forward. Goes out there, intercept mark there by Ritter from Mount Compass. Compass puts the ball out now, goes out, there it is, out of the chest of Mott, I reckon it is. Turns around, sits around, goes around, sidestep, turns around, goes off. I reckon that was Johnson anyway, Lewis Johnson. He got away though, should have gone for holding the ball. He turns around and Compass pushes it forward to their forward line. Yank, come back, double back, 2-on-1, get the ball, handballs it. He turns around, he's over the boundary line, the umpire calls for a throw in by the boundary umpire.
These would be the days if you're a player you wish you'd own.
Yeah, forfeit.
Yeah.
Boundary umpire though, in the forward flank for Mount Compass. Turns around, puts this ball up it goes, a little bit than the last one, goes out, thump forward by Compass, goes up in forward pocket, comes out there, slides over there. I don't reckon Ziggy could get to it, I reckon it's him. And it goes over for a repeat of the boundary umpire in the forward pocket. Nearly 17 minutes of the second quarter on the FPA scoreboard. Compass 3-5, Yankalilla 2 goals 1.
Well, the ball now will be brought back in by the boundary umpire this time. In he goes. Not a bad throw in with a wet slippery ball. It's gone out there to Yank. They've got it now. They kick it out. I think the kick is going to be probably got back in down there by Compass. Can, you know, Yank are doing everything they can to make life difficult for Mount Compass out there at the moment. And I think the boundary umpire...
They made it deliberate.
They played a deliberate
push out.
Yeah, I know.
Bit rough in this weather.
You're a bit lucky, aren't you? You can do anything else with it out there at the moment. Anyway, here's a chance.
King in danger. Free kick.
Yankalilla will get the free kick. Probably should have kicked it a little bit before he did. Anyway, Yankee got the free kick. Coming now from the goal area down the other end, down the defenders in. And there's a high kick out towards the side out there. Maybe that was a... And they come in there with a shot at goal.
It's minor one to
A
Ziggy.
minor score to Ziggy Buchanan. So 3 goals 6 to the Compass, 2 goal 1 to Yankalilla. And we're 18 minutes into this second quarter.
Yankalilla bring the ball in quickly, which they can do, and they find Jack Fitzgerald on the back flank. He goes short and finds his player only just the 15 in front. He lines up, keeps on this club room side, puts it up now, right up there. Big Hoban goes up, too wet for him to bring it down, but kicks it out. Yank now got the bit of the advantage here, turns around, picks it all up, tries it, Ashley Bond tries to get it out. Handball comes out, turns around, goes over now. Yank, that should be a free kick to Compass. It's not, umpires missed all of that. On it goes, he says, play on, hits the ground. Yankalilla picked it all up, kicked up in the air and out of ground. The only one in defence is Yankalilla. He comes his top side, he's got his players out here, and look at that as a shocker. He just gets to it, made it player work hard then. And that one goes to Travis Bartlett. Travis Bartlett for Yank, drives it up here, goes out, up and down, just about pay that one in the conditions.
Yeah,
it doesn't go to Ashley Bond. Ashley Bond puts the ball in, he finds his player and he wants to go back now. Puts it over there, goes round to number 8, which is Joel Kay. He goes out, he finds his player, goes back to Jack Fitzgerald. Just holding the ball up here now, goes over it. He comes up top side, comes over, bit rough, comes out. And it's an easy mark there to Mount Compass in Jordan Hooper. He kicks now up the forward flank. Up they go to Skripik. Skripik takes it up. O'Halloran gets them, plays on quickly. Goes on.
Trouble.
Gone. Good night, nurse. Bye bye Lulu, they say. Yankalilla quickly picks up and off they play. He turns around, goes off, finds his teammate in there. And that one goes around there to Jim Smith. Smith for Yankalilla comes up the forward flank. Over they goes there. Turns around, picked up by Yank, handballs back inside, tries to come out by Ashley Bond. Should be a free kick to Yankalilla, and it is, and he's turned around, he doesn't like it.
On with it, otherwise he won't get it.
I don't know, he didn't like the attention.
He's only playing, whacking in the back of the head then.
And the umpire's turned around and gives it over to Creek. Creek turns around, gets it for Compass, goes out wide, and there's a good mark. Pay that one to the Yankalilla. Boy, oh boy. Had the two grabs through, that spin around, there it goes there to Compass. He hangs on the ball a long time, lucky to get away with it. Comes around there to Mott. Mott for Compass goes up, Yankalilla in front, overruns it with a slippery ball. Comes out there, almost a throw from Hicks there. Goes out onto there, he curves around, comes up onto there. Handball goes back, comes around to Ziggy, can't get to it. Turns wrapped up there to Compass, they get the handball out. Comes around, picks the ball up, handballs over, goes over there, Compass gets up onto that one, rams it through, and it goes through, goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Again.
He's done pretty well today, Nathan. So it's
22 minutes nearly, like heavy.
Yeah, umpire throws the ball up in the centre. Push out now, it's gone over there to
holding the ball this time.
Tried to break through the line, at least they're stopping that. So it's gone there to Lachlan Whittlesey. Whittlesey's got now he puts it down the centre half forward. And the player really tried to take it in his hands. He's going to find that hard. Hoban just gets it and belts it down the ground. It's almost right in the centre circle out there. And the players there trying to undress him out there at the moment. Compass have got hold of it here, that's Hicks. He's going to end up all sorts of strife. He slipped over, gave the free kick away, and the free kick has gone out there to Joshua Shute. Shute's got hold of it now in the centre of the ground. Tried to kick it out there, the water player out there from Yank tried to take it in his fingers. I think you're going to find that pretty hard to do out there today. Got a little bit of a whack too high then. And, yep, umpire's seen that one. It's going to... It's going the other way,
Benson's.
Anyway, it's gone over
no, it wasn't, sorry, that was Keeper, Dennis Keeper.
Anyway, here's a chance now for Compass. There's Martin the ball, and he handballed it. Someone running park who was in more trouble than he was. Goal, and that was Lewis Johnson.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
McLaren question mark, so no one knows what either of them have got.
Perhaps they're not playing, perhaps they're getting this weather too.
Perhaps they're sitting there watching.
24-minute mark gone, the umpire is in the centre and hangs into it. So, Up they go, pushes all down, nobody Hogan gets it out. Out comes Mott for Mount Compass, puts it all out. Ziggy Vakunas has got the run on it, goes down, tries to get it up, slides all over and pushes it all over, and it is going to be a boundary throw in. And look where the boundary umpire is, Kevin. He is on the wing, and this is in the forward pocket. Scoreboard
He's
side.
got the wind behind him.
Yeah, but he's got to run back into it now. Poor devil. Yeah. Gets there now, and I think he's tired. So
He's trying his hardest, but
Yep.
He's just sort of not really up to it.
yeah, it's two in these, especially in these weather conditions.
Yeah.
As I said, so they're low scoring all round though, Kevy. First quarters everywhere. It's there are only a couple of goals, so it's
Won't
not
be
going
too
that
many
big.
100-point games today.
No, up they go, comes back down, breaking out is Yankalilla, handballs back across into pocket, goes out, stacks on the mill around here, the umpires, breaks out, Yankalilla gets it, tries to break out, can't, goes back to ground again, comes up, the umpire won't get away with it this time, and will have to come in for a ball up.
Come on, Desi, play the siren.
25 and a half minutes gone. There's only been, 3 goals and 1, so 4 goals kicked. Up it goes. Compass picked it all up. Yankalilla get the handball back. Goes back out there quickly around there to Lachlan Whittlesea. Whittlesea's kick goes forward, but not by much. Turns around. Compass try to pick it all up. Ball's on the ground. Playing muddy slides here. It goes round. The umpire saying, I'm letting it go. The ball's slipping around like a cake of soap in a bathtub area there, and they'll turn around and get up. It'll be good in the showers afterwards, Kevin, because they'll all be used to trying to grab this cake of soap.
Well, I don't reckon there'll be too much mud on them anyway.
It'll be wet. They'll be in there. The hot showers.
Pretty good nick. Yeah, they'll want the hot water in it. That'll be about it.
Up it goes. Turns around. The ball goes on the ground. The umpire comes back in and repeats the effort here on the forward flank for Mount Compass. Bottom side of the oval. Up they go. Oban gets it, pushes it over, goes around to Johnson. Johnson handball goes over the top, goes across to Ritter. Ritter's kick goes over and goes through a minor score only. So on the FBA scoreboard, 5-7 Mount Compass, 2 goals, 1 Yankalilla.
Yes, it's 27 minutes gone in this quarter. I can find the ball down there. So.
Yeah, he's got it.
So they're all lining up just outside the 50-metre arc. There's a heap of them lining up out there at the moment. Right across. Anyway, Yank kick it back in. Up it goes. Tall bloke fellas there have a go at it. I think the boundary line will be a little bit too close. No, they're going to try and keep it in. They are keeping it in at the moment, but it's pretty difficult to run through the pack when the weather is like it is. Well, it's not raining hard. There's enough of it out there to make life very, very difficult. Oh, you wouldn't put your fingers there. The player tried to kick it and someone
Bounced
put their
up
hand on
Hoban's
top.
bush, didn't it?
Yeah.
Took a big bounce just as he went to grab it, straight up in the
Yeah,
chin.
the ball now, they're crawling across the ground trying to keep it in. This is going up. And you just can't grab it. And the ball, I think that's
Too high.
a good way. Pay a couple of free kicks like that.
Comes around the Hannaford.
It's going to be too high. How he goes kicking it
All in a quarter of the oval here. You can't run through here, even your own player.
I was thinking then that
Out of bounds.
running through the mark like that.
Yep.
But anyway, the player kicked the ball out of bounds without anyone touching it.
Come off the chest
Come
of
off the
Hogan.
chest.
He couldn't get the second one before the boundary line. So top side, forward pocket, throw in by the boundary umpire. Up she goes, turn around, Hogan gets over, comes over to Johnson. Johnson goes up, tries to break through, can't get away with it, drops the ball. Ritter's got the ball, he can't get out with it. Sorry, Ziggy, and he's gone for holding it. Probably unlucky to get a stat against him when the first player should have. So gets up, Yankalilla with the ball, back flank. This wind, they will come to the clubroom side. There goes the siren, Kevin.
Yep.
28 and a half seconds gone here. On the FBA scoreboard, Mount Compass 5 goals 7, leading Yankalilla 2 goals 1.
Yeah, well in that quarter Mount Compass kicked 3-4 and the Yankalilla won solitary goal early in the piece too. So that's the scores at Half time, 5 goals, 7 to Mount Compass, 2 goals, 1 to the Yankalilla. 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the South Coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Victor Harbour 5 goals, Gore Cordell 7-6, and Wollonga 5-3, Langhorne Creek 4-8. There's only 1 point. We are underway here.
Umpire throws the ball up and Yank get a kick out the centre immediately. It goes down their end. Ritter though gets it and kicks it back again. The Compass are kicking into the breeze this quarter and they're right down to their forward line with it now. Almost an overhead mark taken down there, which is something that rarely happens. And there's a shot. Is it out there now? No, it's not. It's been stopped. And again, Trevor's cleaned the window nicely out there, but it's inside.
Everything's fogging up.
Everything's fogging up.
Please, backwards spurring.
You wouldn't be able to tell, I can tell you, Ian. So, but the ball has gone out of bounds there in the forward pocket for Mount Compass, going up the hill here, Township into the left screen. Over the back it comes back down. The players get wrapped up there. The umpire is going, he's gone for holding the ball. He's decided this is going to be wet, and if you're just going to grab it, I'm not going to go on. So he turns around and quickly plays on up there. And it goes up into the Compass, goes over there, flicks it over the head, and it goes over for a behind to Mount Compass. FPA scoreboard 5-8 to Yankalilla 2-1.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens this time when they kick it back in. And Yank kick it back in. That is not a bad kick either. It's gone well out of the fact it's in the centre square now, but the trouble is Compass are lining up back down there to kick the ball back in again, which they have done, and it's gone across the line though and out of bounds on the far side of the ground. Wouldn't you know, at half time the weather wasn't too bad, and now as the third quarter's on, the rain's coming along and it's a little bit harder than it was before. That wasn't bad then. Hoban got hold of the ball, he went to kick it, finished up sitting right on his bum as he fell down. Anyway, the ball goes back now at the centre. It's on the centre wing on the other side of the ground. People falling over there like skittles at the moment.
Yeah, but understandable. Like I said, it hasn't let up this little drizzly rain. The cloud cover has come down.
Well, look at the rain coming down here now.
Yeah, the drains are running. There's a drain runs around the oval here, and that's flowing very good. Up goes the ball, thumped out by Hoban. The handball comes out. The umpire says, hanging on to the Yankalilla's free kick. And wing going up, goes up to centre half forward. Over back, comes off hand, picked up beautifully by Yank. Yank soccers around onto the ground, goes off, goes through for a minor score only. They go to 2 goals to Mount Compass, 5 goals 8. FPA scoreboard.
So Compass bring it back in, kick it in, find his teammate out there. We've no idea who it is. We're lucky to even see what colour jumper he's got on out there at the moment. Anyway, got hold of it, puts it on his left boot, kicking into that breeze down there, and it's stopping the Compass is starting to play in front now. Hoban's got the ball. He doesn't want to kick it though. He's looking to handball it to somebody. Boy, he was going to do it, and he didn't. Probably just as well he didn't, because he kicked it straight to the opposition here. And the ball's on the ground now. Kick out of the pack down there by Compass. Puts the ball out in front. They're out in front here. They can kick the ball down, and that is a great kick out there. Can you see what?
Yeah. Get it on, get it open, get it fast, and get it in. This is what they resulted in the goal. Umpire with the ball back in the centre here. Up she goes. Hoban goes up, puts it over the back, but Yank intercepted. He gets a hand out, suck it off the ground. Goes Yank, goes up, kicks it up beautifully. Then he drops it again with the wet weather. He gets pinged and hanged onto. Mott throws it all out. Comes back around, goes on out to there, pushes out. Yank comes through, can't get the ball up once again, socket off the ground, goes out wide. Compass with the ball, goes up to centre half forward. Handball goes off, bounces around off the chest, kicks all off, goes forward, out comes Pinion. Pinion can't get down the big boy, can't get down low to it. Turn around, goes over onto it. Bang! Down it goes. The umpire didn't see that one. Tackle went on, Pinion went into it, and he turned around, goes up. Ball comes out, picked up there by Ritter, I reckon it was. Goes up by Compass. Puts it all up. Ziggy's got hold of the player. He hasn't got the ball. Umpire stand there, lets it go. Turns around, shuffles.
Now
Players dive into it. Umpire says, hanging on. Yankalilla's free kick in the back lines. Almost at full forward. Comes out. Thomas Vicunis on the mark, goes right out wide, turns around up the back, comes over there, Compass with the ball, steps in and goes over the boundary line for a throw in on the forward flank on Mount Compass's attacking zone. Bottom side, going out there. Umpire sets himself, pushes it all up, over it goes, pushed down by Yank, turns around, comes around, goes up, handball comes out, comes back around. Yank player swung around, gets the ball away, 2 Compass players in here, gets all up, smothered off the boot, goes back into the pack again, comes out there and Yankalilla takes a mark on his chest on the true wing position. Turns around, player comes past and doesn't get it though, turns around, kicks it right forward, comes out there and Compass comes out and picks it all up and goes around. I reckon that one there could have been Mackenzie. Mackenzie drives off, puts the ball up, out they come, Yankalilla gets the ball, and the umpire says, I'm paying that one, and he goes back. I reckon that one
Ashley
was Joel Bond, is there? I thought it was Kay.
Ashley Bond.
Anyway, comes over, Yank now on the wing side, puts it all up again. Over it goes, comes up, comes back here to Mackenzie. Mackenzie goes over, Ritter can't take it. Bump in the side, goes around, slides in, comes Compass. Can't get over to Mott. Yank pushing it on in front, sockers it all off, goes out, collects the player, gets onto it, drives into full forward, turns around. He talked about hanging on. If that was the Compass, it would have got a three free kick he's got for exactly the same thing. And turns around, goes down. The umpire says, ball up in the forward position for Yankalilla. Score then to the right of screen. Up it goes, turns around, pushed over. Yank nearly gets it. Turns around, gets it up, wrapped up on the bottom, and the umpire will come in for a repeat of exactly the same thing. It shows the difference, doesn't it? First half there was 3 kicks to Pinion for exactly the same, and goes up. Ball up and down, comes out, Compass has set themselves defensively. Out it comes, Ziggy can't get to it, bounces off, traps it, handball comes out to Ritter. Ritter sidesteps, comes around, bang, gets hit, puts it all up, and turns around, and that would be just in.
It would be out of bounds, wouldn't it?
No, I think he took it just in front.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure he was right with that one. The umpire's there, and Aidan Brenson's kicks the ball off, goes there to Mott. Mott goes up, and we have the lights on, folks. This is how bad it's getting. It should be fog lights, I reckon, not oval lights. Goes up in the forward flank there, turns around, the umpire's letting this go, nobody's around, he's going, hold the ball. He said, if you're going to sit down on it in this weather, I'm going to ping you. So Compass gets up, I reckon it's Hicks again, isn't it?
Well,
number
it's
10.
about his size.
Yeah.
If it is, he'd probably be the best player on the ground, I reckon.
Well, he's certain putting into it. He likes the weather conditions, drives the ball up, probably not going to get the distance, goes off,
here's a guy.
Pinions right in front, and uncontested takes it on his chest. Turns around, sockers it all through, wait for the umpire, comes back through, goal.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
And inside like this, around the mound and out and down the road.
Yeah, those lights have helped a little bit. We can at least see where the oval is now. Now the umpire's got hold of the ball now, he will throw it up in the centre. Up it goes. In goes the ruckman down there. I reckon Pinion was beaten for the ball that time. Here's a chance out there. That was handball, said the umpire. Across it goes, and there's a good overhead mark being taken down there by Mount Compass. And
Hicks again.
And that was Hicks again. He tell you what, he's having a day out there today. Yes, Hicksy.
Broken shaft.
And Brokenshire now's got it almost in the centre of the ground. He kicks it down again, and they're starting to mark the ball out there now.
Yep.
That's
Ziggy.
gone out there to Ziggy Vakunas. Down it goes there to the back of the pack. Latour Yankalilla player just kicks it up as high as he
jumping
can.
them out though.
Under the ball out there was open, and he couldn't manage to grab it either. Ball now is pushed along. It's on the end of the cricket pitch out there, and his little hand pass goes out there, but it's not a very good one at the moment. Umpire lets play go on out there. It's gone over the far side of the ground now. It's gone out to the advantage of
Free kick to Yank.
and it's free kick out there to Yankalilla. So Yank have got it. Almost a mark taken on the wing. Can't be completed though. Compass have got the ball out there. Down the ground they go with it. Player goes past there. That was well done there by the player with the ball. He received the hand pass and just kept going out there. And here comes a big fella. He's just jumped through the pack. Takes the mark, and that is a mott. So they're starting to run away with the game now. I mean, 5 goals in front, or nearly 6 goals in front, but it's a big lead in the daylight today. So Mott straight in front, 25 metres out. Comes in, takes a long run in, puts the ball on the boot. The umpire just puts his head back, said that's good enough.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Ball is back in the centre. Like it is lined up slightly here at the moment.
Oh, those kids, they've done well to stay out.
Yeah, they're in the cubby house and gone round. Up she goes. Ruckman goes up, gets it once again to Yankalilla, and that one there was turned around, was Mackenzie Ryan. Goes out though, comes up Yankalilla, handball's back, there it is, that wet slippery ball, struggles to get it all up, steps inside and kicks it, goes forward, looks out there, dropped by Yankalilla. You can't afford to do that one. 3 Compass players sitting after that. Brokenshire gets tackled, he goes out, ball goes down, umpire goes down, looks at this and goes, holding the ball, thank you very much, against Compass. So at least that's consistency.
I bet Robert's not out distracted today. If he is, he shouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah, probably would be if you wanting to get this cropping while this weather's around now. Ball goes forward for Yankalilla, up it goes, off hands, comes out the back. Tommy Vakunas tries to get it, staggers his way, falls over the boundary line. Boundary umpire will be able to sit with the throw in there by the scoreboard. Yankalilla scored pocket. Sets himself, goes up, that's not bad going. Hoban gets around, smashes it forward, just goes up and down, comes back into the pack. Yankalilla goes up, goes into there, player slides in, took the legs out, could have been a kick but not. Yankalilla slips it out again once ago, poor going onto there, steps over in the boundary line. This time it's throwing on the forward flank side. We've got 13 and a half minutes gone to this third quarter, so she's ticking away.
Ticking away, yeah, 8-8 to 2-2 at the moment. Compass ahead, boundary umpire tosses the ball in, going over the back of the pack. It's only just out from the Yankalilla's goals, but it's going to struggle here to get a score, I would think. And down they go, Compass kick it down. The Yank player had the ball for a while.
Hanging on.
Holding to the man, they said. He managed to let it go just at the right time. And Yank now, they can kick this. One more kick and I reckon it
once again everybody in a half, third of the game.
They're over there at the moment too, glugging up that 50 metre arc, and the ball goes across the boundary line and out of bounds.
Nobody in the top half of the oval, Kevy, and the rest of them are pushed over in that pocket, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all there together. There's 36 players out there.
Yeah, 2/3 of the oval is vacant.
Yeah. Anyway, from that throw in, the ball's just knocked down into those 2/3 of the players that are standing there, and finally it comes out. Now they go back again because Yank can mark the ball.
Joel Kay, I think, or Fitzgerald.
Number 8, I reckon it was. So it was
Joel Kay.
Yeah. good throw, straight over his head that went, but anyway, it went straight to the opposition. The umpire lets that go on. And Yankalilla now, they just trying to get a score out there. And it's pretty hard when you've got to 36
Got to be holding the ball.
Oh,
He bent over it, picked it up, got tackled and never made any attempt.
yeah, well, how was he going to get rid of it? Just drop it. It's about all he could do. There's that many people around. Anyway, the ball again. That was the best throw I reckon I've ever seen, because he picked it up, handballed it at the same time. But you got to let those sort of things go past it, eh?
Yeah, he's pinged that one for holding the ball.
Holding the ball, yep. And holding the ball will go to Compass.
Looks a bit like Ritter.
Ritter, is it, or for pleasure?
No, Ritter, I reckon.
Anyway, way they go with it now. Compass, they can get it out this side where we are here, and the ball's come out. They're trying to take chest marks out there over the top of the pack. Finally, a little throw out's gone out there. The kicker's gone out to bounds on the full, and the free kick will go to Mount Compass. Umpire calls them to play on out there. They do. Now it's gone in the middle of the oval. They're lining up out there from Yankalilla. Hoban got in the way. He tried to catch it. Oh, I think you'd have to block the player then, wouldn't they? Yes, they did. And that is Ziggy Vacunas. Vacunas puts it on the boot. I don't know why they're trying to mark it over the top of the head like that, because it's going to be almost impossible. Anyway, Yank have got it down the ground and just standing there taking the mark. McKenzie got it this time, Brandon McKenzie. And he kicks a little one in, gives a Ritter. Ritter can kick it further down. He's got a player out there by himself, and he missed it. He dropped it. Hand pass away from Yank. And this is coming down and straight across the boundary line. It is knocked out there by McKenzie, and the boundary umpire. I'm pretty happy to see it go out of bounds just there.
Glad it was that side of the downpipe, because it would have been down the road by now, because there's no real water flowing on that top side.
No, there's not.
Boundary umpire with it. We've gone 17 minutes in the third quarter. Compass oval. Turns around, gets it, throws it all up, goes up. Hoban gets it, pushes it all out. Hicks is going for it again. He gets pushed and shoved down. Yank step in, get a hand in front. Compass try to get the ball up, goes around there, hanging on. Free kick to Yankalilla. Yankalilla now, small kick, comes up the wing side, goes over. Hoban pushes around. You won't mark them above your head. Goes up, comes down, turns around. Oh, nice little flick that we saw. He turns around, goes up, goes forward now. Yankalilla step in, decide it defensively, goes forward. Look at this, nobody at the back. He comes over and Creek gets it for Mount Compass. Brent Creek goes out wide, goes to the wing. Tommy Vacunas this time. Staggers around, pops around, gets it, kicks it all up, goes forward, looks for the out there, can't get into it, goes over the top there. Yankalilla handballs it out, gets it to the wing now, comes up and he finds his player in the tree wing. Bloke in the side centre there if he wants him. Now he goes over and finds him, picks him all up, he goes back. That one there is Yellen, Charlie Yellen. Yellen goes up, finds his player and it goes down low. He come out of it finally, and that one goes round to Brad Thompson. Brad Thompson for Yankalilla. Drives it up in the forward pocket. Out goes round there trying to get it as Joel Kay. He can't get it, goes out of the boundary line, untouched. It's a free kick to Mount Compass.
This is where they're falling down, isn't it? That forward
steps
line
inside, goes round, comes out and he finds his target there in Samuel Hannaford goes off, comes up, Yankalilla picks it all up, goes out there and finds it, over the head, suckers off the ground. The umpire says kicking in danger. Compass player had his hands going down for it and comes back to Hannaford.
That's good the umpires are doing that today, at least.
He kicks over, shocking kick, Yankalilla can't make it, picked it all up. Compass with the ball, now they're trying to go, they get hang on to it, goes around, comes in, Ritter just slams the ball out, goes out there and Big Hoban finds it on the back flank slightly into the wing. He goes off, puts it out in the wing, up they go, over the top it goes. Yank tried to pick it all up, got the handballs, goes out the running player, sidesteps around, goes, kicks it, then he gets thumped a bit late, goes over, up the top, one hand goes up, thumped there by Creek, out the back and goes out there. Yankalilla comes in, can't come into it, it goes off their hands, out of bounds in the forward pocket, Yankalilla into attack. 19 and a half minutes. Mount Compass are 8 goals, 8.56. Yankalilla 2 goals, 2 in the FPA scoreboard.
Yeah, boundary umpire's got hold of it now. And they're nearly all around him. It goes up. Hoban knocks it out. Had to knock it out there in the open.
High, yep.
And it's
free kick the Yank.
Free kick here to Yank. Now they might almost be able to get a score out of this.
The player's probably been Yanks about their best, I think. He's been certain in it all. So probably about 40 out from goal, but heavy wet ball.
Yeah, the ball might not be that heavy. These balls now don't seem to suck the water up like they used.
Still
well, hang on, he went over. That's not a bad kick though, Trev. It's a minor score only out there, and that is a point to Yankalilla. So they go to 2 goals through, and Mount Compass stay on 8-8.
As they turn around, Compass now with the ball. Go to bring it back in. Steps inside now, which he allowed to. Takes his 10 metres, drives the ball out, running out there, goes out there onto the wing there, goes up and down. Yankalilla overrun it, picks it all up, goes down there, and the umpire won't be able to hang that one for holding the ball. So it's a ball up by the central umpire on the forward wing position for Yankalilla. On the far side, bottom end. Looks like the rain has ceased at this moment. Goes out, pushed back there by Hoban. Hoban puts down, Yank gets picked up, losing their feet, can't do that. Turn around, gets picked up on there, ball's out the back, so umpire calls play on, comes out, Ziggy gets it, spins around, handball gets away to it, socket off there by Compass, they socket it off again, out it goes up onto there, pushes over there, goes around in there, handball back by Yank, hits the ground, comes back in there, handball's out to his player but he can't get it in, he pushes it out wider, goes out the other Yank player, he goes to ground, comes out there, hanging on, should be the Yankalilla free, umpire right in front of it and doesn't see it. Held his hands out and you see the player hanging on. It had an open view but didn't want to play it. Forward flank there now for Compass. Hoban slashes it back over his head. Yank go. They push it all on. They're under the attack now. Goes out there, comes back out there. Goes back around. Compass pushing it ahead, pushing it ahead. He turns around, gets tagged, gets wrapped up on the ground. The umpire now is going to have to come in and throw it up. 22 minutes gone on the FPA scoreboard. 8-8 Compass, 2-3 Yankalilla.
Yeah, time on has just started now in this third term, and there won't be too much of it because there hasn't been much scoring, and the ball now is into a stack of players, and it's just a rolling stack of players at the moment. They're on the half back line now down there for Yankalilla. And they've got it now. Yank got it all. Yeah, I think there's going to be a problem here. It is, and I reckon Mount Compass has picked that off the ground. I reckon
that's all right.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is a
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Perhaps, like I said, we reckon my pond would be very similar conditions here. They don't contend with the mud that we did years ago. They
no, they don't.
Only place you could play football and the umpires look the same as the players. Just brown.
Covered in mud.
Up in the centre, up it goes, turn round, goes up beautifully by Yank, comes out, kicks it forward, and that one goes out there by Yank, and that one goes around there, was by Finn Betterman.
Oh,
he goes up, goes onto there, wraps up there, and the umpire says, my turn. He turns around, as it goes up, there's something going on, the umpire blew it, looked back, and the umpire's paid a FAD.
Oh, well, this is interesting. It's gone to Yankalilla.
Because the umpire behind, they're all looking.
They're all looking around.
Yeah, so there must have been a little toot going on. So Yankalilla are going to have a shot at 42 metres out. Can't pick up who's run the young lad, drive it up 16.
Don't have to worry.
It goes off too far. So it goes through for a minor score. 2 goals, 4 Yankalilla, 9 goals, 8 Mount Compass on the FPX scoreboard.
And the ball will be brought back in probably by Ritter, I think, from
looks a bit like him.
And he'll come in and the ball on it, right on the kick-off line. That is a pretty good kick out there too, because that ball out there would be pretty wet. You said earlier, Trev, but I don't think it's holding the water like they used to. There's a knock off the ground. Here's a chance now for Mount Compass to get the ball. They'll kick it down into that forward line down there with off the ground, but someone got it out and kicked it out the back. That was well done out there by Yank. Over the back of the pack it goes. Chance out here for Yank. They seem to love this weather. They get out there and play a bit down to pick it up, and that was Ashley Bond. Couldn't do anything with it though. Bond goes back into the ruck down there. Ball's on the ground again. Yank player's on the ground. He's trying to get it out. He's just crawling along on his knees, trying to push it forward and get it out. And the central umpire says, "I'll
25
help you out and come in and throw it up." So it's thrown up again. Up it goes again. Little fella's got hold, might be Skripik that's got hold of it out there for Compass. Can't get away with it though. Umpire throws it up again. Up it goes out there. And here's a chance now for that was Powell, I think, that had that.
Johnson again.
Johnson, sorry, not Powell. And the ball now is over the far side of the ground, and doesn't take long, does it? It's like ants around a bit of honey, isn't it?
Certainly is.
The ball sort of goes somewhere, and before you know what's happened, they're all there.
So he's out of bounds on that forward flank for Yankalilla, right by the light tower. The boundary umpire has his throw. Up she goes. Hoban flashes it towards the wing. Goes up, can't pick it up though. Yank though, goes back. Handball now, hits the target. Bloke can't kick it though. And he turns around and just goes forward. And there goes the siren. 3/4 time at the Mount Compass over at 26.5 minutes gone. And on the FBA scoreboard, Mount Compass 9 goals, 8-62, leading Yankalilla 2 goals for 16.
Well, in that quarter we have Mount Compass into the breeze. They ended up kicking 4 goals 1, and Yankalilla with it kicked 3 points. So that's the score at 3/4 time. It is 9-7 or 9-8. 9-8 the scoreboard. So it's 9-8.
2-4.
2 goals 4 by Yankalilla. 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the South Coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Phone 8556 8421. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Yep, well I've got the ones we got, these mainly half-time scores is McLaren 8-4, Strathalbyn 6-4, Goor Port Elliot 7-6, Victor Harbour 5 goals, Encounter Bay 5 goals 4, Iponga Selix 4 goals 5, Wollonga 5-3, Langhorne Creek 4-8, and of course 3/4 time here 9-8 Mount Compass to 2-4 Yankalilla, and the umpires getting players in position. So we'll be nearly underway here. Everyone's in position. He looks at it and he picks up the ball. Holds it aloft and now virtually underway. Underway here at the Langhorne, at the oval at Mount Compass. Up it goes, socket off the ground by Compass. Compass by Hoban. Gets the ball up, kicks it forward. Up they do, over the back, Yankalilla drives this ball out. 1-on-1 up to here, goes over, good chest mark there to Mount Compass. And that one there was William Moore. Moore goes into attack, finds his player right in the forward pocket in Johnson, I reckon, with the books. Yep. So he goes around to there and Lewis Johnson has got the ball. Kicks in and the umpire says, I haven't called him timing, so take it back again, Sunshine. Now he's going to have a shot. He can come right back here if he wants to, but have a shot. They've got the game's gun, so drives it all up, looks good, he's happy, umpire steps back in, goes, goal.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Didn't see, it's probably bounced down the road, did it?
No, there he is under the tree trying to get it down. So, anyway.
He's got it.
I think he's got it, has he?
He must have just been caught in the lower branch.
Anyway, I'm bringing the ball back again, so that'll add a little bit of time. I think we'll be finished at 5 o'clock tonight. We'll be home having tea, Trevor.
Oh, he certainly will.
The way things are going at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, well done down there by the down umpire for chasing the ball up the tree. And the game will get underway shortly after that short break. And the central umpire will come in and toss it up right in the centre. In he goes. Up she goes. In go the tall fellas out there. Hoban knocked it back straight down the arms of Christopher Clark for Yankalilla. The ball goes over that far side of the ground out there, all picked up out here, and the ball goes into Hoban. Hoban does a little kick down the ground to his teammate out there, and he takes a one-hander, and that was Mott. Mott kicks it further down the ground, and they're playing like it's a nice summer day out there today, Trev.
Well, try and do, but
a little bit of
the rain stops, so they probably think they can.
Yeah, well, the rain stopped, the oval would still be wet. But anyway, they're starting to kick the ball now so that it can be marked. And the middle boundary umpire, he's got hold of it. He'll throw it back in.
Up the goes, right in front of the scoreboard. As you can see, slings it up, not bad. Goes up, Ruckman goes up, can't get it, turns around. Keep an eye on 21 and 10, Kevy. There's a few little hooty-tooties going on. Compass with the ball, kicks it up and under. Up they go, bang! Just turn around, right in front of the umpire, doesn't see it. I could see it fuming and going on, and they turn around and gets up to it. It's young Hicks and 21 for Yankalilla. They've been had it from here, from the centre, going on. They turn around, they're coming out now and going onto it. Up they go, turns around, comes out, Compass gets the ball, picks it all up, handballs out, swings and turns for too long, hanging on, Compass's free kick. Turn around. So in comes Hicks, turns around, lets you know that, ha ha ha, thank you very much, you can do whatever you want to me, you're giving away the free kicks. Umpire tells him to settle down, lines up there now. So Mount Compass with the ball with William Moore. Needs to have a shot at goal.
I don't know what Hicksy's doing, he doesn't need to, he's played well today.
No, it's not him, it's the 21 Yank.
Yeah, but I mean, the number 10 down there, he's still pushing and shoving.
Yeah, because he's been capped on. Up it goes, finally there, and it goes up. Just touched on the line, so it goes for a minor score. 2 goals, 5 Yankalilla, 10-8 Mount Compass on the FPA scoreboard.
To go and chase the ball up, maybe need to score somewhere. Will they get it? Yes, they've got it. Oh, there's in the drain down there. So
just getting it wet.
Wash a bit of the mud off it.
You were telling me how good these balls were, so they said, well, we'll play choo-choo trains.
Yeah. Doing his shoe up. Anyway, Yank now will bring the ball back in. And the sun coming out here at Mount Compass. And the way they go with it, kicks it down, there's plenty of Yank players there, and it's been marked further down.
Betterman.
And it's been marked down there by Bond, Ashley Bond. Off hands it go, there was about 3 lots of hands that went off of them. And it's down to Johnson, and the ball comes out now. It's picked up out there, I reckon. Yeah, that might have been for Fleischer. Well, Fleischer's got hold of him, he's not letting him go out there. And the ball's on the ground, they go and jump on top of the ball, and the umpire will come and throw it in. Well, it's been a good initiation for Paul Fleischer, isn't it?
Yeah, he knows what country football
Welcome
like,
to the country.
Damp and cold,
Welcome to country football. Anyway, the ball's been thrown in. Here's a chance now out there for Mott. Mott runs his distance, and
the problem,
straight in there, goes straight through.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Oh, they've broken them open, hadn't it?
Yeah, Compass, well, we already know that one. Maiponga 5-6, Counter Bay 6-6, Wollonga 10-8, Langle Creek 6-10, and we haven't got Strahowman
Yeah, some good ones there. The ball was up and down, and the umpires called it for a rethrow. Up they go. Hoban tries to get it. Yank gets his hand over the back, then gets around, goes off quickly around there. That one there was Betterman. Betterman for Yank goes up, but where Hannaford gets it in the back lines, kicks it all out. Ritter comes out, takes it on his chest. He's a wet weather. He doesn't mind. He knows where to go. Takes him on his chest and hugs him. drives it up there now, up on the forward flank, off the hands of the Yank player, comes all over. Yank player dives down into it, bang, goes out into it, comes around, boom, dropping the ball. Thank you very much. And free kick to Yankalilla. He then throws the ball down the ground, and betterment for Yankalilla. It's probably in their best, I'd say. One of the best for Yankalilla. Certainly given his all. So there it goes. Yank, clobber inside, goes up, turns around there. Yank player wasn't even facing the ball. Comes out, handball goes over. Puts around to Ritter again. Ritter drives this ball up full forward. Over go Paul Pleasure, one hand. Can't do that in country football, Paul Pleasure. He turns around and messes it all up. Goes out the back line, out the back line's out there. Goes out there. Jordan Hooper can't get it. Yankalilla wrapped him up and that's holding the ball, and the umpires, oh, he's pinged him for being held onto for too long. Unlucky Yankalilla. Gives it off to Vakunas. There's a shove in under the back. Umpire can't see that. Off the ground it goes, and it's socket off and comes over for a minor score and goes to Yankalilla. They go to 2 goals 6 to Mount. Sorry, that was through to Compass, wasn't it? Yep, Mount Compass there. They go to 11 goals 9. Yankalilla 2 goals 5.
And Yank will bring the ball back in again. He'll run his distance down the ground, and he certainly has out there, and puts the ball up high. This gives the tall players out there a chance to get under and grab the ball, as it's a little drier than it was before. This is kicked up high again. It goes. They come in, push the ball down near the boundary line. Here's a chance now, and here'll be a long shot at goal. I reckon that one might be Mott, and it's gone through for a minor score only. So it's 11-11 to Mount Compass, 2 goals 4 to Yankalilla.
Yankalilla with the ball. Sits up, steps outside, takes off, goes off, kicks short into the back pocket there. Finds his player safely on his chest, scoreboard side, lower side. He kicks forward, goes out and takes that in front of his eyes. Must be getting just that little bit dry. They're actually not dropping as many now. Mind you, not under any pressure. He drives this ball now out the flank, goes up there, off the hands there of Compass, goes to ground, and the umpire comes in for a ball up on the forward flank for Mount Compass.
Strathalbyn 9 goals 6 at 3/4 time. McLaren 11 goals 7.
Handy, isn't it, for break for them?
Yep.
So he goes up, kick goes forward, untouched, out there, so the recipients will be Yankalilla for a free kick.
We've got them all now.
Yep, that gives us all. So I'll rush through them. Yankalilla kick the ball back in and misses his player. Look at this.
No.
Thank you very much. Hanging on to him. Goes out. Umpire goes. Yankalilla recover well.
He said you've
Come
had
out
enough.
there. Goes over. Finds his player quickly. And that one there was Jack Fitzgerald. Jack Fitzgerald goes off. Drives this ball out. Straight through the hands of the player there once again. In Joshua Sim. Goes to ground. In the back. And there will be a free kick to Mount Compass.
It was certainly in the back.
As he gets up, once around, goes round to William Moore. Moore goes off into the pocket and finds his player out there. No, look at that. Tommy? No, number 1, I reckon, isn't it? Hooper? Jordan Hooper?
Yep.
So he will have a set shot, which will give us time to be able to give you 3/4 scores around the ground. And come in. 11-2-4, drives it up, hangs it, it's going to be outside. Hoban Pinion goes up, takes it above his eyes, falling backwards.
You want to walk back as far as you can.
Out, drives around, kicks it all on, misses that one, goes through for a minor score. So Mount Compass go to 11-12 to 2 goals 4 Yankalilla on the FPAG scoreboard.
And that boundary umpire says, I'm not going down to get that one.
Yep, so scores around the ground while they chase it. McLaren 11-7, Strathalbyn 9 goals 6, so it's 2-1 up to Strath. Goulwood Port Elliot 10-8, Victor Harbour 5-1, so there's 5-7 there. Encounter Bay 6-6, Moponga Selix 5-6, so it's only a single goal there. And Wollonga 10-8, Langhorne Creek 6 goals 10. And it looks like they're called for another football. They have. The umpire's called for it, and it comes back.
Well, it can't have gone that far. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It's only rolling down the road. It's probably down the main road.
It's probably got that little bit of water still running. And to make amends, they've kicked the football in and it's gone into the water.
That's a new one.
So now they know that the football's about the same. As the
There was one
Yankee
of
comes
them.
back and he's got the football.
There was one of their players missing and they started the game.
Oh, and that's well done because the Yank players kicked to him, kicked the player that come up out the car park. Kicks over, Yank missed the ball again, comes back out in the back flank, goes through, two of them mess each other up, comes back on the back flank, turns around, gets over, goes over the boundary line for a
That was a bit of bad sort of let him know, wasn't it? Because there was a Yank player still chasing the ball and they started the game again with another one.
So at least they kicked to him when he come back in, so he got a stat out of it, Mark and the handball. So in that back pocket there for Mount Compass, ball comes in, up it goes, flicked over the back by Compass, comes out, flicked up, could have been a throw in that one, turn around, goes out, over the back, Yank gets it, now he smashes it forward, goes out there, sliding it underneath his Ritter, and Ritter takes the mark for Mount Compass. In they come, drives out there, goes out there, finds the chest of his player running out, reckon that could be right, goes off, handballs over to his player in there, and it's a goal to Mount Compass, and that one was Johnson.
Yep, Lewis Johnson.
Got his third.
Throws the ball up in the centre. Up go the ruckman. Yank probably got the advantage of that, and that come down then to the forward line. Down there.
Brad Thompson couldn't get it.
Thompson can't get it. They're all running around. The players are saying holding the ball, holding the ball. The player down on the bottom had no hope of getting rid of it. I'll throw it up again. Up it comes again. Belted down, that's almost as good as a kick down there at the moment. Here's a chance now where he put him in a bit of pressure. It was a bad hand pass. And they're just trying to kick it out of the pack now. They're just kicking it each other's legs, so they might as well go back and throw it up. Too many players around the ball.
Yeah.
There's still too many around the ball. Anyway, there it goes. Ball's on the ground again, and the free kick will go to Mount Compass out there.
Hicks again. Oh no, it's 47. Oh yeah, it was Hicks.
It was Hicks, number 10, yeah. Down the ground it goes. Here's a chance. The ball now, it just bounces like a dry ball out there today. In front down there is...
Goes on, Yankalilla get the ball. Hands are up, handballs all out, goes over there, goes over the boundary line. She turns around and says, touched. And it'll be a throw in by the boundary umpire on the forward flank for Mount Compass. Just gets to there, right on the 50 metre circle there, line that's out from goals, throws it in, goes over far, thumped over the back, Yank gets it, draws it forward, Ritter tries to wrap him all up, pushed over the way Yank, out they come, picked up there by Johnson, Johnson goes, handballs it up, turns around and gets it high. Lucky when you charge the player. And anyway, recipient of the kick, so last goal kicker has got it on the wing here, top side of the Mount Compass Oval. Looks out, drives it over, goes over the back over there, comes out the back, goes over, can't pick it up through there, which was Mackenzie, goes over there, Yankalilla get the ball, it's on the ground, pushes it back, goes out now, player in the pocket, can't get away with it, wraps all over, the umpire comes in and says, I'll have it in the forward pocket, between the forward flank and forward pocket for Mount Compass. 16.5 minutes gone, and a fair bit of time on here.
Yeah, a bit of time on chasing.
Goes up, Mott tries to get it, break through. If you're going to get this weather, ping them for it. You can't take on three players trying to break through, but the umpire wants them to keep warm. Up he goes, throws up again, pushes out, Yank gets it, comes back on the ground again, takes the legs out, and there she goes, free kick, a Yankalilla in their back flank. Out they go, handball goes back out, goes around quickly there to Joel Kay. Joel Kay goes up to the wing, thump from behind, goes over the boundary line for a throw in there. So the FPA scoreboard, 12-12 Mount Compass, 2 goals for Yankalilla, and it's 17.5 minutes gone, Kevy.
Yes, it's not that much longer, is it, for the game to go on, but anyway, the umpire now, boundary umpire, will throw it in. In it goes. Hoban knocks it down. Bit of volleyball out there at the moment, and it's picked up down there by one of the
Cocoons, Tommy, I
players. What's he doing? He's called play on. They're all standing around waiting for him to come and do something with it, but anyway, it's a rolling scrum out there at the moment. What is he doing?
The ball's moving.
Oh yeah, where?
Yeah, from one pack to the next pack.
Yeah.
Every time he stepped in, it just moved out, but then there was 4 people grabbed it. So.
Yeah, it did. Anyway, I'll throw the ball up again. Up it goes once again. Build it down. That's not a bad knock out of the ruck. And again, where does it go? Another 4 players grab hold of it. Just can't get the ball out in the open. Well, there's plenty of room there out in the open.
Yeah, if you kicked it in the open, it would take everybody 5 minutes to get to it.
It would, wouldn't it? Umpire tosses it up again. All Yankee got to do is get it and boot the living daylights out of it, and you'll see the charge of the Light Brigade. There's a kick out of the pack, and I think the ground umpire signals 1 point, so it's 12 goals, 13 now to Mount Compass, 4 goals, 4 to Yankalilla.
Yeah, I don't know why Compass has fallen into this. In their forward lines, they can put their backman back because Yank can't run it out.
No.
They'll soon pick him up. Yank now, come out, short kick again, comes out and finds his player there. Drives it off. That one there was Fitzgerald, sorry. Fitzgerald goes up the wing, can't go over it. Turns around, Ritter puts himself over. The umpire's called playing on. He's lying on it. If you call him playing on, the only good thing was that he had his back to it.
He was laying on the...
Yeah, he had his back on it, so yeah, Ritter gets up, umpire throws it up they go, Hoban gets up, pushes it straight down, Yank picks it up, goes up, Johnson tries to get it, wraps it all up, and it's not going to go. There's going to be no progress from here when you've got, 3/4 of your players around the ball. It's just like mini Colts football coming on here. Up they go, Hoban pushes it over, Yank gets it, kicks it, goes forward, out they come, Hannaford gets it, turns around, can't really kick it away, out they come, Hoban gets it up, he gets wrapped up, goes straight to ground, the umpire comes in and repeats it here on the forward flank, slight advantage to Yankalilla. Up they go, turn around, Yank gets it down, comes all out, handball goes round to Hicks over the back, and sort of intercept there marked by Yankalilla and Jack Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald drives the ball out it goes wide, and there's a slide mark there to Yankalilla out wide. Handball's back inside, not good. Turns around, picks it all up, got away with that one though. I reckon that might have been Ashley Bond. Puts it all up, goes up the forward flank. Compass gets it, they can't short kick it out. He gets wrapped up, turns around, comes out. Yankalilla tried to break through, he can't get out. Out to go, Yank gets it, goes out wide. Yank now, finally kick it forward, goes all up. Turn around, they get out of there. Turns around, Compass gets the ball, spins around. Hannaford gets all up, goes over there. Play, go on. Almost a kick off the ground there by there. Yankalilla at the back again with it. Goes out there to Kay. Kay's kick not real good, slides down. Compass recipient, pick it all up there and Mott. Mott handballs back, goes back through there to Hannaford. Hannaford steps inside, kicks the ball down, and it's Yankalilla and grabs it just inches above the ground. So he's on the forward flank, Yank. Going to hold this up a bit now. Drives it all up, kicks to the man on the mark. Thank you very much. Gets the ball, recovers, then he falls over, can't get control of it, suckers it forward, and Compass has got advantage of it. Out it goes, comes round to Williams. Williams can't get it through there. He turns, William Morrill. Can't get it, goes to Yank. Yank puts it all up, forward, up it goes, turns around. Ooh, kick in the face there by Ritter and almost got the player in the face with it. Turns around, out it comes over there now. Compass trying to get it up, he gets wrapped up, he gets put down. Umpire comes in at centre half forward, balls it up with no progress in there. Mount Compass 12-13, Yankalilla 2-4.
Umpire throws it up again. There's a big knockout. Here's a chance now for Yank to get the ball right down into their forward line. Goes down there though, the player in the forward line was standing behind his opponent down there, and the ball is just knocked to the ground. down. If they can get it down the other end now, they'll
In
be
the back.
under
Yank free.
yeah. The Yank player then nudge in the back, fell over, and we'll go down and take it as a free kick. Decides now to play on with it. Puts it over to his teammate, and down it goes, and
Can't make it through.
they just can't get it through, can they? Now they can. Here's a chart. They can come in and mark this one with their will, but looks like Mount Compass have got the numbers there. They just run across, kick it down the ground, and they got a player down there coming out to try and mark the ball, and that was Joshua's shoot. He kicks it across the ground though.
Oh, we got to take that one out.
Yeah.
Legs out. Yep.
Yep. You can't.
That's a red
You used
card.
to- you
Red
used to-
card in soccer, isn't it?
Yeah, you used to be able to do that, didn't you? Once.
Yeah.
You go in and slide in and
Yeah.
Get the
Make
player's legs
contacts
out.
with legs, and
Yeah.
especially if they go to ground on it too. They have to-
anyway, Yankee got a free kick now. They've got a chance here to put their third goal on the board. Look a lot better with 3 goals, a lot better than 2.
Just.
But I mean, that is better, isn't it? Back they go now. Not long, about a minute and a half you'd think you'd go here. That's not even going to make the distance out there. Ball comes in short. Here's a chance for Compass. Down the ground they'll go with it. The back of the pack, they've got numbers lining up out there, and so there might be shoot that's going out there with it for Yank. That's Skripek that pushes the ball further down the ground out there, and it's gone right down the other end of the ground, and that poor old boundary umpire, you got to feel sorry.
Still got it.
He's still having a go. He's still running. I wonder if they're blowing time on. I reckon the siren could go before he gets
No,
there.
he's called it off.
Have they?
Yeah. Yeah, they've done it regularly when he gets caught right out.
Yeah. He'll get there, and what if he's got enough puff to throw it in? He's been the victim of circumstances today, hasn't he? That's happened to him a couple of times. Anyway, he's got there now. Can he throw it in? I don't think the central umpire didn't call that time on.
He hasn't called it back, no. But he had his hand up for throwing.
Anyway, the ball comes in now. There's
another free kick here.
There's an umpire a mile away down here that's blowing the whistle. Perhaps he was watching for something to happen then, and it did. There is a free kick going there. No one seems to know who the free kick's going to. They're telling him to go back and take the kick. No one wants to take it.
Isn't the advantage if the umpire's called it back? If it goes to Compass, it's got to be up there. If it's going to Yank, it has to be where the offence occurred.
Yeah, it's gone
So
over
obviously-
there to lock of
obviously-
Whittlesea. Anyway,
not
Whittlesea's got
advantage.
hold of it there, and the ball is pushed out again. Across the boundary line it goes, and out of bounds. Well, at the moment we've had 4 minutes of time on, and we shouldn't have too much because there haven't been that many goals kicked in this
There'll be
last
4, I
quarter.
think, isn't it? Three. At least three. So, yeah, but a lot of time chasing the football too.
Yeah.
So, boundary umpire with it over there. So I'll have to ask Ian on that rule again because I'm sure it hasn't changed that one. But still, goes up there now. Umpire goes up. Yank, get it over the back. Can't do it. And he did the pick up on the ground. Then he gets spun around and put out. And Yank get it forward. Goes off. Come off the boot. Go towards the boundary line. It'll be a free kick to Mount Compass because it was untouched. Compass come back in with it. Should be called play on once it goes straight in there. It wasn't. So Compass now comes up. Hannaford gets it. Comes out the top. And Yankalilla intercepted that. He turned
get it
around.
over the top.
Could have been, 57. He's
Oh,
kicked
he's
the
over
man
the
on the
mark.
mark. And
Yeah,
he's got
he's
ping
got
for
it.
it. The umpire
25
never called
minutes.
on, so we get 25.
That's a long 25 too.
No, he's only just up on there. So that was right on. Short kick goes up and the Yank player takes a mark in the forward line. I reckon that's number 2. I reckon that's Brad Thompson, which it is. So Yankalilla has taken a mark in their forward line. Will have a shot. He's still going to be kicking up the hill and he's going to be kicking from at least 43.
Should be able to kick that one. True.
42. Well, we haven't seen how many he can kick. He's only kicked a point so far this game. So
Here he
here
comes.
comes left footed. Anything can happen here. Drives off. It looks good. It's spinning. It's spinning. Umpire comes back in and goes, "That's a goal." So Yankalilla.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, Our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
Still up the other side.
Plenty of blue sky now out over the hills there.
Yeah.
Umpire's back in now to throw the ball in. If anyone wonders where we are, we're in the mountains. Not really. It's only the hills down here at Mount Compass. Anyway, the ball now comes out in the centre again. Taken out there by Mount Compass. No one wants to take it. Finally, it's pushed through the player's leg. They're all
It's a scrum, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all just standing there saying, "Well, push it this way, push it that way." And that's 6 minutes of time on now. Umpire tosses it up again. In it goes. Pushed down there by Mackenzie Ryan, and the ball comes out. Someone had his mind made up then from Mount Compass to try and pick that up. Couldn't do it though. And the umpire will throw it up again. You wouldn't want to get hurt at this time, would you?
No.
7 minute time on mark in the last quarter. Umpire throws it up. There's a chance.
There she goes.
Could have almost been another goal to Mount Compass then. The siren saved Yankalilla. So the final score here in the game at Mount Compass, we have Mount Compass 12 goals 13, Yankalilla 3 goals 4.
I think I jinxed them.
Yeah,
I think you did, Jack.
I think you did, but no,
I won't want my support anymore.
I think it was a result that was always going to be. It was just a matter of by how
When
much.
and how much.
Yeah.
I didn't put any money on it.
Oh,
Why not?
well, you didn't really tip him then, did you? Anyhow, goal scorers so far. Yankalilla's only 3. Zach Johnson, Christopher Clark and Brad Thompson. For Mount Compass, Tom Pinion, the leading goal kicker, has finished up with 5 again today. Lewis Johnson with 3, Nicholas Mott with 2 and Nathan Hicks with 2. So they are the goal kickers for this game here. We have 3/4 scores around the ground. Wollonga 10-8, Langhorns Creek 6-10. So that one is looking pretty good for Wollonga at the moment. Counter Bay 6-6, Maiponga Salix 5-6, so there's only a goal there. Goolwa Port Elliot 10-8, Victor Harbour 5-1, so it looks like Goolwa's going to get up for another win. And McLaren 11-7, Strathalbyn 9-6, which is 2 goals 1, so that's a handy little lead for them. So we'll
Some of these games could be nearly finished now because there's a fair bit of time on in that last game. And
certainly is.
Probably needed that, otherwise we'd have finished miles ahead of the rest of them, but it's only just after 20 to 4 at the moment.
So,
and the players head off, they trudge off.
Yeah, because next week, Kevin, you've got a break from commentary because you have got the association game.
Yeah,
at
the association matches on next week at Strathalbyn, and we started at 8:15, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Big day.
Yeah,
with a women's under 17 game, I think. Then we have an under 15 boys game, and then we have a under
17s or something, 17 halves or something.
Yeah.
And then the senior side.
Yeah, and there's 2 women's games. There's an open women's game and under 17 women's game, and 3 male games. There's a under 15s, under 17s, and open.
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're getting too greedy.
We're starting at 8:15, so if you want to see plenty of football, get to Strathalbyn tomorrow morning in the dark and you get yourself a good spot.
I reckon so.
And for the benefit of our listeners, of course, John Lennon will be on air from base here between 1 and 5 next Saturday. So with the main seniors game, we'll have a quarter-by-quarter score service to keep everybody in the picture between Great Southern and Southern, and also the results of the previous game. So between Kevin Curran and John Lennon, they'll make it all happen.
Yeah, we'll make it all happen. We'll tell you what's happened anyway as far as the scores go.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least you might get them on time, as long as Kevin remembers though, Ian.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll put John Lennon Lennon onto him. If he forgets to get on the John, he'll be on the hit.
Yeah, I think you should give their phone numbers to both, so both recipients.
Already done.
Well done, mate. So yeah.
Anyway, look, it was one of those games that had to be played today. The conditions were not ideal for football, probably in the last quarter and a bit. It wasn't too bad, was it? The weather came out okay. The rain stopped. The moat has almost disappeared out in front of us now, and as normally happens here at Mount Compass at 5 o'clock at night, the weather's not too bad.
Yeah, we were unfortunate. We were going to go over to do the Strathalbyn McLaren game at Strath, and unfortunately we got a late call to say that the room that we were normally go into is going to be used. It was out for hire, so we had to quickly change, and hence we've with the late notice we've had to come up to Mount Compass and Yankalilla. But it was good because Yankalilla's the first time we've had them on air and on YouTube, and it's always good to give all sides in the association some sort of open to the media, so which is good.
Anyway, we've got another score here at Victor Harbour. Gee, they got a goal on the last quarter. Victor Harbour 8 goals 5. We're defeated by Gore 12 goals 9. So they had got a few goals in that last quarter.
Yeah, only three goals 4, and Gore kicked 2 goals 1. So yeah, so it's it was still a 4 goal 4 win to Gore. So that gives what, their second Gore, doesn't it?
Yep.
Second win.
Oh well, every team now. No, we don't know what's happened with Encounter Bay and Ponga though.
Yeah. Well,
every team's had a win.
Your trusty wife's over there, Kevin. So
she's probably on the way back now. She's probably frozen. Anyway, there's another call coming through. If we can just hang on for a sec.
Yep.
Here.
13 to 5.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.